first topic.
Yeah.
Can families can families live together and be successful?
I think that it is very possible, but everybody has to be on the same page. It has to be written out what the agreement is. That way everybody understands, so there's no blurred lines like, oh, I ain't pay rent this month because I thought you had it all. Like it has to be an agreement, a signed agreement, and then we'll be good to go.
Yes, I think I think when it comes to when I look at these big houses on Instagram and stuff like that, I'm like, man, okay, $1 million, $2 million house, you got 4 working grown adults. That's doable because
Very.
the average household makes like what $3,500 a month. Let's just put it at that. I mean, we
Yeah.
would hope they make more, but that's the average income for households, $3,500 per person.
Yep.
So if you got 4 people, that's $12K coming in a month. You can get a house that's like $1 million house, depending on where you at. It's probably gonna cost you
Yes.
$35,000 to $4,000 a month. That's the
In
rent by
rent.
itself.
Yep.
Coming together, 4 people, that's not bad. But
Yeah,
here's
that'd
the thing.
be lit.
One thing that I think about is like the life, like can you still live the lifestyle you want to live? Because I've had friends, right? And this is not even on a grand scale. You know, when I first joined the military, there was a don't ask, don't tell. And this is gonna tie into what we're talking about because it has to do with my mindset with, moving into one house as a single unit.
Yeah.
Joined the military, there was a don't ask, don't tell. But then about 3 years into the military, they negated that rule to where it was equal opportunity. No matter what your race, sexuality was, you will be treated fairly. At that time, you had a lot of males asking stud females to get married or to, so that they could get BAH. Now, I'm not telling no one to do this, but what I'm saying is a lot of people came to me and said, hey, let's live together, let's move together, let's get married, let's do da 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 da. The reason
Yeah.
why I have uh doubts about it is because I don't understand other people's living arrangements, so I'm a neat freak.
Yeah, you are, yeah.
So if
I'm
I'm
a
moving in
clean
a
person, but you and mom, y'all is psycho. But yeah, go
mm,
ahead. My
so
friends say I'm psycho. So if they think that about me, yeah, y'all on a whole nother level.
I just like to see my area, and I think because I don't have, I'm single, no kids. I've been by myself for 30 years. Well, at least at least 10 years living by
Right.
myself. I never lived with a girlfriend. A girlfriend never lived with me. None of that. Even when I was married, we were still in the military. I lived where I lived. She lived where she lived due to orders.
Right.
So I've been by myself all of this time. My biggest issue would be how do these other individuals live? Because at some point we're gonna have to come to the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Is the kitchen gonna be clean? At some point we
Yeah,
gotta sit in the
that's
living
the
room.
biggest thing, the issue, like dishes in the sink, like who cleaning them, who dish, like that would,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that would be a problem that would have to be resolved because for me, I know at 8:30 my kitchen is shutting down. What you ain't eat or nothing is done because I'm cleaning it and the
Facts.
kitchen is closed.
Yeah, I barely eat. I eat like once a day. Breakfast is what I eat and then lunch. But yeah, man. So I think that families can do it, and it's a good idea, but it's just the lifestyle. Like also, as we know, mom is more of record, which it makes sense because we'll have these lasting memories on YouTube and her
Oh yeah.
Instagram and stuff like
Yep.
that. I wish I had some of these memories. I just got my grandmother Facebook page and stuff like that. But
Right.
I like the private lifestyle. So being with someone who's record, live, 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 live. Not saying that that's her, but I'm saying the other lifestyles you have to kind of come to. You either
I
gonna
mean, but
deal
it
with it or
works
you gonna.
because for me, everybody, I'm very private, but everyone knows I'm heavy into fitness and you'll always see that. And nobody ever really sees me on her stuff. So it's just a matter of having a conversation with everybody in the house and saying, hey, all right, cool, you blog, that's how you make your money. If you could just keep me out, I would appreciate it. Boom. It's just a conversation
Mm-hmm.
to be had and then everybody on the same page. Another thing, like I said, when you come into the house, got to be agreement how much you're gonna pay on the rent, how much you're gonna pay on electricity, how much you gonna pay for grocery, because everybody gonna eat. So that's like the biggest thing. And once you got
Oh,
that,
that is
you good. Everybody can live in the big house. Like you can have your own
facts.
section, your own entryway, but
Yeah.
everybody in the big house. And I think you can build more together than when you try to
Hmm.
do it on your own. But like you said, you got to
That would be a
understand
good
how people
idea.
living.
Like I need, like let's say we were to get with buy some land, get with a contractor, and we say, hey, listen, we want this house to be a living quarter for 4 to 5 adults, whatever, 4 to 5 adults, and
Yep.
we want separate entryways, and also the rooms got to be nice sized rooms. Like every room
Oh
in the
yeah.
house got to be the master.
I
You see
mean,
what I'm
but you can
saying?
even make it to where you have your own kitchen. Like if you building it, we all in the
Hmm.
same house, but it's separate. Like everybody got their own entryway, so you don't even really have to share the kitchen if you don't want to.
You
So
have a
it's
mini
options
kitchen,
out there.
like in a mini apartment, or
Yep.
yeah, man, that sounds dope. And I'm pretty sure there's people out here who already have this and they're doing it. And I know, we see it all the time.
I
So
mean, we
that's
had it when we had the pool, and then it was the pool house behind
that's
there, and
true.
it had a mini kitchen, a living room. So it's
That
very
was a
true.
whole house back then. Facts, yeah. There's houses already built like that, guest houses and stuff like that. But
Mhm.
going into the next subject, you want to hit on the one with the stepdad?
Oh my goodness. This is something nobody ever wants to hear, especially a mom. So, a young lady, she was going through her stepdad's phone and she found naked pictures of herself on his phone. Mind you, this is her stepdad. So, to me, that is very weird. Like I'm not understanding that because a butt and a chest they all look the same. Unless guys, y'all can tell me different
Wow.
in the comments. Like, why would you want a
Right.
picture of your stepdaughter naked in your phone? The only valid reason I can see is if you found her on social media and was like, "Hey, I found this. You need to remove it." That's the only. Even then, I wouldn't screenshot it. I would just send you the link and say, "Hey, remove it." But with that, so they found that her stepdad was dead, and now they're trying to say that she killed him because she found the pictures. And I'm just
But how
like,
do they know that she found the pictures?
true,
They
I
they're
don't
just
know.
so
It
it
must have
just
been an incident
they just saying that
somewhere.
that's a motive or something,
Yeah,
or
that's her
maybe she
motive.
reported it or something.
It could be the
Because you can't just
stepdaughter
out of
or the mom, either one. But I don't. That's crazy.
yeah,
If I was, that's crazy.
yeah. There was also, and I think hitting on the same similar topic, but kind of on the aspect of adults, you have to be careful how your children move about. But
Yep.
we have this conversation offline. There's a lot of parents, and I'm not going into how people parent, but y'all, there's a lot of parents that will literally be like, "Oh, you having a birthday? We about to drop her off. Boop, there you go." You don't know what you can control what your daughter do, but you can't control who
What
your
other
daughter is
people do?
around.
Grown
Right.
people.
So that's even as an adult, I'm when people invite me places, I be like, who gonna be there? And if
Exactly.
it's not and if I can't control, and again, even if they tell me who's gonna be there, I still can't control who those
What
people
might
bring with them.
happen?
Right. What might happen and who those people might bring with them. Like, I want to share this story. I was at a friend house when I was stationed at Fort Bragg, and it was me and my homeboy or whatever, and he actually had to do something. I think he went downstairs to one of his other friends' house just to grab something real quick. But in that
Yeah.
time, I was, it was me and his cousin, and his cousin was cool or whatever. But we were about to go to the club or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as we're about to go to the club, his two of his other friends came in the door. But long story short, one of the dudes I did not know, and he was kind of a little bit older at the time. I was like maybe 22, 23. But the dude, he was
Right.
kind of older. He's probably like 35. But y'all
Dang.
know, men, and this is what I'm not fond of. Men will talk to women. They don't care if you dress like a dude. They don't care whatever, whatever. So he made the
Right.
comment. He made the comment. Um, I'm from my. He was like, you very pretty. I'm from Miami. You know how we get down. I'm like, no, I don't know nothing, bro. I don't know what you talking about. Like,
Right.
what you saying? He's like, the
Mm.
studs in Miami. I was like, bro, I'm not from Miami though. Like, what you say? So I
Oh
called my
yeah.
boy. Long story short, he was trying to push up on me, and I'm telling you guys this because, and this is why I moved solo. This is why I really don't even have friends. Even the friends that I do have, I still question whether or not I'm going to their functions and stuff like that. I've had
Right.
people invite me
You
to
gotta
stuff.
protect your energy. Like, it's crazy out here.
It's you don't know. You literally don't. I can control being in my house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm in my house.
Yeah.
I'm not inviting no one in my house that I don't want in my house. But if I'm sitting in someone else's apartment or someone else's house, there's
Yeah,
unlimited
so not but so
possibilities.
much you can do.
Right. So just protect yourself, protect your kids, be aware and be alert. Don't
Yeah.
I get it.
Don't just
I
be
wish.
dropping them off at people's house and not even, because that I've been to a few, and I'm like, where y'all parents at? Oh, they dropped me off. I'm like, do you have a cell phone? Like, who's out here watching
Nope.
you?
No
Like,
cell
because they
phone.
said I'm a helicopter mom or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I'm sitting right. They're like, you can go do errands. No, this is my errand right here. I'm finna sit here and watch her. And I'm finna text these other parents. Y'all need to be out here too.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, why would I go run a full errand? And what if, and yeah, you know, we have certain things to play cell phone and stuff like that. But you cannot stop something after it done happened. But I can
Right.
prevent it from happening. Does that make sense? Like,
Yeah.
why would I
If I'm
take a
there.
chance?
Cause the birthday party. Okay, I'm here for the whole party. I don't
Yup.
have nothing else to do.
They better be glad I ain't there, because I'll be right there. Bodyguard. Bodyguard behind my, you know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you guys, that whole situation, unfortunately, I'm sorry that she had to find those photos of her in her stepdad's phone.
Yeah, that's
And I
crazy.
hope that justice is served as to, her stepdad's death. We don't know that full situation, but that is a crazy one. And you guys can look up that storyline if you're interested in it. Going into the next subject of the artificial intelligence that's been going on with these
Oh
profile
yeah,
pictures.
that is crazy. Everywhere I look on Facebook, people got avatars of them as like Thor or Tarzan or whatnot, and it's
Oh wow.
actually pretty cool. Cause I thought about it, but then it was like it's $8.99. I was like, I'm not that curious.
Oh wow.
I'd rather get my
Dang.
cup of coffee or whatever. But if somebody's like, Regina, you should do it, okay, go ahead. I will let you pay for it. And but it is really nice. The issue is a lot of people get like body dysmorphia, self dysmorphia, and what that is they see themselves in these AI, artificial intelligence ways, on these Snapchats, using these filters, and then they want to look like these people, so they start going to plastic surgeons. And I'm just like, you gotta love who you are and understand this is a
Absolutely.
filter, and
Absolutely.
know that you are valued with the filter or without the filter. It's just crazy out here.
I also seen a creator on TikTok say that those AI, they were selling. I mean, what platform is not selling data? But
Oh yeah, yeah,
he
yeah.
just
They
made them
selling it
aware,
and
like,
reusing them for whatever they want to do, photos, cartoons. But that's even with Siri. They use our voice for different things as well. Everything we do is being used. TikTok. Every time
absolutely,
we put our face on there, they using our facial recognition for other things. I mean, it's just out here.
absolutely. Yeah, and it's I don't know. I try to. It's scary if you go down that loophole. It's scary as to what they like. I got a Roomba, like 2 years ago for Black Friday, and when I looked up when you read the fine print, long story short, you are gonna find out what they use in that data. So pretty much the Roomba that I have is getting the square footage of my home and selling it to different companies, maybe like people who
Oh
sell
yeah.
carpet or I don't know, but yeah, it's technology is advanced, man, and
Oh
just as
yeah. Ain't
advanced
nothing
as we
free out
believe it
here.
is, yeah, it's crazy. So,
I'ma
very
just
great
vacuum.
topics today. Did you have any additional things that you wanted to say or leave for the people?
Oh no, I just want to say happy holidays. Enjoy your family. Really get back into putting the phones away and doing like games at the table. I think it's so important for
For
people to
real.
connect during these times.
Absolutely. I just wanted to let you guys know, and I mentioned this to my family on my other Clubhouse channel. As we near the end of the holidays, I want you guys to look around your space and see what needs to be decluttered, i.e., and that's for people, places, things, whoever, whether that's people you need to cut off going into 2023, whether that's you cleaning out your closet. Just declutter your life, y'all, because as we begin to transition into a new year, I know that you want more and better for yourself. So just look around your space so that way you can, clearly hear God's words, intention, and the alignment that you are looking for in order to manifest whatever it is that you are asking God for. So that's my
Oh yeah.
spiel. And again, we appreciate you all for tuning in. Two Sisters on the Way to Work. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Peace.
Peace.